It's been nearly half a decade, of hearing that, you're the divisive band or whatever, and we've been able to see ourselves to success through the people who do enjoy our music. It seems like a gross waste of time to continue our career based on, or predicated on the idea that we're going to divide opinion, or that we're going to be the band that is, the Marmite test or whatever. What's more important is just doing something that you love. The hope is that people will enjoy it. I have a strong feeling that people will, and the song that has come out, just came out, and the ones that will be coming out prior to release have done really well, and people have enjoyed them. And that's really the best thing you can get. When you spend 6 months of your life making a piece of art to put it out there and for people to enjoy it, that's really the best thing. Are there going to be people who don't enjoy it? Inevitably. There are people who will deny anything. Things that are far more cosmically talented and insanely specific to the canon of human life are denied. People will look at Starry Night by Van Gogh and say, that sucks. And you go, well, how do you even get to that point? How does your brain work that way? And it's just because the specifics of something artistic aren't the same for everyone. And that's the beauty of it being so subjective. If someone enjoys our music, then I'm on their team. If they don't enjoy our music, I'm not necessarily against them. I'm just not, I'm not playing for their team. You know what I mean? And if they want to join our team, we're wide open always.
The new album was amazing, and definitely back to their We Stitch These Wounds times, and oh my god, it's just amazing, and I'm just speechless of it. It's really, really good.
What do you think separates it from everything they've released so far?
I think as they've gotten older, their music has progressed in maturity and stuff.
It's much more heavier, and even though they don't wear the makeup anymore, they're still the same band.
I think the album was absolutely amazing. Absolutely so much fun. You can dance to it, you can sing along to it, and the drum solos, the guitar fills, absolutely fantastic. I really can't wait to hear these live now.
I was singing along already. I didn't even know the lyrics, but I was singing along already.
I thought the album was absolutely incredible, and I just mentioned to the band themselves about how you can really tell how Bob Rock produced it. Just sit and listen to it, you can hear the influences from people like Motley Crue and Metallica, and it really shines through the album. And every song is so powerful, and the choruses. That was one thing I really liked with this album. Every chorus is really hard hitting, and the guitar work and drum work, absolutely brilliant.
The album was brilliant. I've listened to all of them since when We Stitch These Wounds, and it's nice to see that they're able to change from completely rock to then the more band stuff, and then the religious, and then back to getting old rock. It's just brilliant, and it's completely blown me away. It's not what I expected at all.
I thought the album was definitely a lot darker than the last one, and yeah, I just loved it. It was amazing, definitely.
I thought it was really great, actually. It was really different from the last one. Had a harder, more edgier sound, but still got that commercial edge. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm my friend's +1, so I've not really listened to their first albums as much as she has, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but sounds like the kind of music that I'd like to listen to.
To be honest, I think the album, upon hearing it the whole way through for the first time, I already love it, and I know I'm going to need to listen to it with all the lights out, all the windows shut, just listen to it and really kind of occupy me so I can get into it properly straight away.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell there's such an improvement with the band, especially with vocals and with guitarists and the drumming. It's amazing how much effort they've all put in together, and you can thoroughly tell how much they've done.
I can't wait for it to come out so I can actually do that, so I can
listen to it on repeat. know every lyric.
Best bit about the album, it was different. It's a more raw sound. It was more emotional, especially some of the more angry songs was just intense. It really was.
I mean, I don't think we really worry about the hate so much. I mean, from the beginning of our career, we've gotten so much, positive and negative feedback. I mean, we've been converting people, I mean, people could write whatever they want, behind a keyboard. And, when we see them face to face, they'll be like, oh yeah, hey, how's it going? And so, to constantly read negative comments on the internet, I mean, it doesn't bother us anymore. We've done it. We're on a 4th album. A lot of that negative has created a positive, backlash, and it all comes full circle. So, I don't worry so much about about the negatives that are going to come with this album. You know, whereas on previous efforts, I was like, oh man, how is this going to be perceived or something like that? But you know, with this album, we've already proven ourselves. I mean, we're on our 4th album. You know, we have a worldwide fan base. You know, hundreds of thousands of records, if not millions of records sold. I don't even know what number we're at now. But I mean, I'm not so worried about it. And everyone that does say negative things, you know, it's like we're working with, you know, our favorite producer, or my favorite producer I've ever worked with. He was so great, and you know, I've been a fan of his work, and I'm really happy with the way the album came out. And so, you know, a lot of people judge us based off of our image and, you know, so many other things, although hear an interview and not like the way we are. And, you know, I never understood it, and it's not my particular belief. If I don't like a band, I'm not going to write about it. So I just don't even worry about it anymore. You know, for everyone that doesn't like it, you know, don't listen to it, you know, or write about it on the internet. I actually don't care either way.